Kush,
Wow.
thank you so much for the Prime, dude. Wow to you too. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? What's up, Shark? Interrupted me watching your electrocapacitive video. That's on me, dude. That's my bad for that one there. How you guys doing? Everyone doing okay? Everyone doing good this Friday night? It is Friday, right? Yeah, Friday night. Hi, everyone. What's up, somebody else? Do you have any keyboard recommendations for the from the Thoctober Canon Key sale? I haven't actually seen what's on sale for that. Let's go check out Canon Key's website. Thoctober. Interesting. I didn't know they'd make sales right now. Well, the Angel was pretty good. I built one of those a long time ago. I used to have one, and then I gave it away. The balance looks really cool too if you're into that. The Gen 2 I heard was supposed to be pretty good. I haven't built one of those myself. The Kryn was really good. I liked that one there. I built that guy. I haven't really built the Ellipse. The DD40 I haven't built. Ren, thank you so much for the Prime. Really appreciate that. Or I guess converting your Prime sub, rather. The Ayla sounds familiar, but I don't remember too much about it. And also, I personally, I don't know. You can get an Iron if you really want. I still think that's very expensive for an Iron 160. $454. It's like the worst of all the sales too, because it's like everything else is like 50, like 75 plus. And that one there's only $50. Hot damn. But how you guys doing? Everyone doing okay? That's true. Probably worth more than worth to get an Envoy. Yeah, there's some like decent stuff there, I'd say, but not like crazy good stuff. Loop TCL looks kind of nice. You look kind of nice. EMAC, what's going on, dude? Whew. Bro, I'm so tired. Oh my. I actually feel pretty good today. I think this morning I had my tired spell. I've been doing this like, you know, intermittent fasting thing in the morning. So I feel like I get really drained in the morning. And then the moment I eat, I feel great. But I had something I love, okay, this actually, I feel like I always unintentionally did intermittent fasting when I was younger. Because I would never have breakfast and I would wait till like 12 and I'd have a peanut butter sandwich. And I would always feel so good. Always feel so good. So, yeah. Peanut butter made me feel real good today. Don't know if you saw my DM, but dealing with other people's fuck-ups has me done today. I did see it. I didn't actually get to see too much of it. Let me look at it now, Zach. What happened? You had to dig up some cabling? Or did someone dig up cabling and then... What exactly happened with that? Oh, did someone like run over the box? Dude, that used to happen at my place, my parents' place all the time. People would run over the box. Every time I watch your streams, I feel like it's sunset. It's a nice vibe in here. It's jarring though because it's not actually sunset.
9 months.
Lego Junkie.
Wow.
Wow.
I just got some of your Obscura switches in, and
Yeah,
wow,
I
they
saw.
are amazing. Just
Dude,
like
I'm glad
you.
you like them. I'm
Wow.
really glad you like them, dude. But thank you so much, Lego. Really appreciate you, dude. And thank you again, Kush and everyone else. Thank you, guys. And thanks for the follows, too, guys. I know this is from, like, earlier today, but thank you if you're here. 9 months, that's crazy. Have you heard the new Mike Shinoda song yet? It's pretty cool and reminds me quite a bit of Linkin Park. Dude, I'm a big Mike Shinoda fan. Love all this stuff. When he did... Fuck, what was his band called? His, like, solo project. Or I guess not his band. Yeah, his band. What was that again? Cap T, what's going on? Thanks for the raid. Fort Minor. Fort Minor was so good, dude. Fort Minor had me like, when Fort Minor came out, like when they came out with songs for Fort Minor, I was so into that, bro. So into Fort Minor. Loved Fort Minor. Dude, I've been very much vibing dual shot on this, by the way, guys. What is up, Alex? What's going on? And Capty, how was your stream today? I was watching a little bit earlier, but... the Alex Odos Obscuras versus normal, to me they sound exactly the same, just mine has the lighter switches. That's literally it. That's all. Being into minor, what the Therak? That's a weird. I think we're getting into some weird jokes right now. It was pretty good. How are you, Capty? I'm doing pretty good, man. I am doing very good. This morning I got a lot of stuff done. Then I took a little break. in between, sat down. Then I did some grocery shopping. Okay, I'm gonna vent. Not really vent. I'm just gonna talk, and then if you guys get sick of me talking, just feel free and tell me to shut up. Sleepy, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate you, dude.
Bauer build Bogu.
And Callow, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate you too, dude. Bauer build? Yeah, we're doing nice good old Bauer today. Good old Bauer. Still says Dixie Mac on it and everything. Crazy. Okay. Actually, let's just thing read
Hi
first.
Alex, uni started plus living in EU now. I can't keep with the streams at all and I am so sad because of that. Love you still and your vids.
Thank you, man. Hopefully Sundays are better days for you though. If you do want to catch the streams. I've been trying to make sure that I can do like 2 1 o'clock streams during the week, but dude, I went to the grocery store, right? So I go, and my plan was to buy a few fruits and vegetables, check out some protein, so like a meat of some sort, and then I don't know, just get like one little snack. So, and I also went to see cereal because I was like, I'm craving some cereal. I haven't had it in forever, like a few months. So I go and like, I grabbed some strawberries, grabbed some kiwis. That was already $10. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, it's whatever, fruits, sure, whatever. Then I ended up grabbing some chicken. I found some chicken that was on sale. So it was 2 pieces of like chicken cutlet for, I'd say, I think it ended up being like $6.50. Not bad. And then I went to go check out the cereals. $8.99 for cereal? They can keep that. Like, I literally will just eat nothing. Fuck it. Like, I'm just not gonna eat nothing. I'm not spending $9 for some sugar. Like, that's crazy, bro. And then I was like, what do they got on sale for ice cream? Because I was like, maybe I'll buy myself a little ice cream for tonight, you know? The ice cream's crazy expensive too. So I said, screw it. Didn't get nothing. I got myself 0. Actually, I'm lying. I did get one snack, kinda. They have these things called basil seed drinks. They were 2 for $3, so I got 2 of those. Alex, the new mode keycap's making me go for Crema Sonnet. It's a nice color. Dude, check Nutella. I don't even want to know, man. I feel like I gotta fix my eyebrows. I got some stray hairs going crazy up there. Should have done. Guess I'll just die, guy. Dude, I literally Shark. The funny thing about that, dude, is I was literally thinking, I'm like, well, guess I'm just gonna starve. Ended up, I think I got 6 items. I spent $30. I think everything, like, I tried to go cheap on some stuff, so I was kind of like not disappointed by the amount I spent, but I don't know. I feel like it's still pretty crazy. But yeah, 6 or 7 items, $30. So not too bad, I feel. Not too bad. I wanted to get myself Pringles, but even the Pringles are pretty pricey. So I kind of just ended up not getting snacks. It's okay, bro. I'll just eat air and live off that for a little bit. Oh, I forgot to put these keycaps away. I was taking pictures of the Class 80 and I took off the keycaps and I just forgot to put them on the keyboard. Okay, I'll just put them to the side. Also, this has been an absolute lifesaver for my pictures now. A little 1 terabyte SSD. They were on sale. I picked one up. Absolute beauty. So small too. Holy, so small compared to the other ones. And here in Hungary, we are riding on a 20% inflation without any raises. They just did like a little raise here for minimum wage, but I feel like every other time they raise minimum wage, employers are just going to use that as an excuse to raise everything else by the same amount. So, alrighty. I haven't built a Bauer in a while. Got a little PCB action going on. Were the Bauer PCBs all the same color? I can never remember. The only thing I need to know from the client, which I hope they end up responding, is I don't know. I guess there's only one way to build this, huh? Never mind. I guess I don't need to build. I always forget that the plate is fixed for the Bauer. Always forget. You only need 3 stabs. think the client sent so many stabs too. I've been making homemade protein oat bars for snacks. My go-to lately is going to, so Canadians here. Bulk Barn has these, if you guys want like an unhealthy snack, they have potato chips at Bulk Barn from this thing called Go-To Snacks. It's like the cheesiest looking bag ever. Like it looks like a child drew it. And it's like $1 for a bag of chips. And they're not shitty ones like the ones from Rexall, like those Nosh brand ones, which taste like cardboard. They're pretty good. So I've been going there get for like $1, $1.50, get like a bag of chips from them. Pretty good. And then the other snack that I've been munching on is whenever I find microwavable popcorn on sale, I just get that. So that's been like my go-tos. At least the popcorn's good with fiber. I never went into a Bulk Barn. I've always liked Bulk Barn, but definitely feels pricey. Still like very pricey. Alrighty. This is interesting packaging. I feel bad. I'm gonna give this client a what's it called? Microfiber cloth for this board when I ship it back. When you find cheap off-brand snacks, it's so good. Dude, it makes you feel like you've also discovered something, you know? Also, guys, another little story about my day today. I need to get one other thing off my chest before we start today's build. Bro, someone sent me an email last night, and I've been like on top of responding to things lately. They said, "Hey Alex, I have a build. I want you to do. How much? Here's the build. You know, can you get it done?" So I was like, "Yep." Gave him the quote. My prices literally have been the same since I started streaming. I think the only thing that's gone up a little bit is my switch lubing service, which I've just raised 10 cents. And they said, and the prices are also like to get to the form, you need to scroll down past all the prices. And it's $50 for a build. That's it. And then I include the lube. There's no stab fee, but they want it the build, and they wanted a few switches done. So I told them the build price, I just copy and paste what's on the website. They responded overnight to me, and this morning they sent, "Are you seriously going to charge me $50 to build the board when you're doing it on stream?" I didn't know how to respond. I just was like, okay. So I didn't respond. Yeah, plus I also provide solder, and like I never ask anyone for lubricant. Honestly, 90% of the times people forget things and I just replace them. So I've never gotten that before. So that was like my first angry person to respond to, I guess, getting prices. Ooh, I guess we're using an aftermarket plate for this. Let's go. I don't know if we are. This is an aftermarket plate for the Bauer. Oh, I love the Bauer color. This is so nice. Let's just put this on the side. Let's gonna move some stuff out of the way. Huh? Pre-installed foam or something? Is there no foam in the top then? I'm so confused. Yeah, the color's so nice. I don't know if the foam's supposed to be pre-installed on this. Actually, I don't think the client mentioned anything. Let me just double check the email. One sec, guys. I thought Alex would charge 100 plus more. No, it's always been $50. Always. It's always been 50. It's never changed. There's Sean. Sean, are we doing this plate today? We are, right? Well, let me check the build notes. Oh no, we're doing aluminum. Did you buy this like aftermarket yourself? It's kind of interesting material. It's so soft. I never checked because I thought it would be a lot. Oh no, it's not. It's not terrible no at all. All right, let's get some stabs lubed and then we'll test the PCB afterwards. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate your tier 1 here, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Have you heard about anything about the mode loop? I have heard just as much as you guys have heard. So that's it. That is literally all I've heard. Doing some alpacas today, bit of a throwback. I did buy it aftermarket. I also don't know about the foam. Good with whatever you think.
Wow.
Thank you, Intense. Appreciate the prime. Thank you, thank you. Well, you mentioned you wanted to use the aluminum, right? So let's just use the aluminum. If you bought this aftermarket, I don't know how I feel about this plate in the Bauer. What do you guys think? I'm assuming we're still doing it looks like a palm plate, yeah. I don't know how I feel about this in the Bauer. I feel like the Bauer gets its character from the aluminum. Interesting though. If you ever have the opportunity to buy yourself a hot swap PCB, that'd be cool to play around with, for sure. Little alpacas filmed and lubed. Yeah, the plate's so beautiful. These both the same. It's a very easy build tonight, I think, when it comes to... I don't know, the Bauer's actually kind of easy to assemble as well. Alpacas, that's a name I haven't heard in a very long time. Doing the same. Oh, that's cute. Are these matching stabs to go with this? That is super cute. I didn't even know they made stabs in this color for this. Very cool. It's always a treat when I have like someone who sets up such a build like this. Yeah, they're like alpaca colored ones. Actually, is it the same kind of pink? Yeah, I mean, that's a little off. I feel like the alpacas are a bit more peachy. Hard to tell over the camera. Still cute though. That's very cute. Evening, ladies and gents. What is going on, dude? What is happening? That plate would look insane with DMK Jade. I actually have Jade somewhere. Maybe we can use Jade tonight. That might be really cool for today's build. You know, to this day, I'm gonna admit something. You guys know my standpoint on like missing out on things, right? I don't mind. I actually enjoy missing out on things. The one thing to this day that I wish I never missed out on though was GMK Finer Things. I am still to this day extremely sad that I never bought that set. There are so many boards where I'm like, yo, Finer Things would look sick on this. What happened to my beloved keep mat? This one here, I still use it. I kind of got caught on something though. I was building something the other night and then I think I tore at it a little bit. I love my keep mats though. They're so nice. This is a keep mat though. It's just like a non-branded one. Like it's still from Keep Mat. Actually, does it say Keep Mat on it? No, it doesn't. But I only have the ones from Keep Mat. Ash Mash Keeps in the shipment might be mighty late. I'll probably use Jade then. How many cameras do you have in your streaming setup? So top down, face, and then the one over here, and then I technically could get one more, but I don't have enough ports on the back of my computer for that. So nice.
Hello, sir.
Koala, thank you so much for the tier 1. Really appreciate it, dude. This is a Keep Mat. Never seen them? Yeah, it's a green one. Thank you, dude. Oh, also from yesterday's, was it yesterday's? 2 days ago's build. Bro, a combination I'm never doing again. QMX stabs and 1.2 millimeter plates or PCBs. Never, ever again. That build there, the Andromeda, I ended up opening it back up because I'm like, oh, I hear some like shifting of the stab. Like it's plastic on plastic. The metal on plastic's a very distinct sound, and I know the plastic on plastic. So, to explain this, what happened with that particular project, I had to go in and basically, I thought maybe it was just me. I had to redo all the stabs. I'm like, fuck it. I'll just redo it all. I'm not going to send back a board that I'm not like 100% happy with. I spent the entire day working on this board again. This was probably the most hours I put into a board. I'm like, okay, is it the stabs? Did I lube them incorrectly? Read out all of them? It wasn't the stabs. I did them fine. I ended up getting a 1.6 millimeter PCB. Tried the stabs there off the Andromeda. I'm like, okay, there's something about this board. I don't know what it is. Then what happened was I ended up putting the shims on, and I'm still hearing like ticking. Long story short, after fiddling with things, adding more lube, taking away lube, all this stuff, it turns out that the issue was because the QMX stabs have that little guard coming up from the side there, the plastic of the stem was actually contacting it on certain keycaps. That was causing the rattle. And it's because even with the shims, it wasn't 100% straight like it would be on a 1.6 millimeter PCB. I'm guessing like just tilt it, a little bit off to the side. So that was the issue. And you have to just make sure that everything sits 100% straight. So wasn't the most fun experience. I'm glad that the board turned out good though. Wait, my friend just found Gatoron Edition N65 on K's website. Alex, spill the beans. No way. Stop it. Hold on. I think there's only one of those. There is one. It's at the meetups, but where do you see this? On NK's website? Apparently it's in product updates. I'll be honest, I think they were joking around about that board, but product updates. Where do you see product updates? I don't see it. I mean, the board was at the meetups. The Gatoron MK65. Do you guys have a link? Send me a link. It's for the cream matcha. I can't. Oh, okay. It's not an actual product. Okay, so that is a board. I'm pretty positive there's only one of, but it was something that I believe Mike and the team did as like a one-off just for funsies, and it's the Gatoron NK65. Why? Do you guys actually want one? If there's enough interest, you guys should voice that to not me, but to Mike. Because if you guys all, if people are actually serious, I'm not saying like interested in it showing up and then never purchasing. I mean like if you guys actually want to buy one like that, mention it to Mike. Go into the NK server and mention it to Mike. Just like tag him and be like, yo, I actually want this keyboard. It is really cute. It's been at, I think like all of the NK meets that I've been to. It's always displayed. He's 4 boards short of owning every single NK65. Okay, that is dedication. Yeah, it's super cute. It is super cute. Alrighty. His little face. Yeah, it's cute. I like the sticker on the front, the hello, my name is Ronald. Did you get a haircut? I've had one for a little while now, but today just my hair just feels shorter because I just kind of brushed it to the side and said, screw it. I woke up today, and I normally don't take a shower the day after I take a shower. Like usually I wait a day in between showers just because like I don't like my skin being super, super dry. But today I just woke up and I was like, man, I want warm water on me because I was just feeling sore for some weird reason. And took a shower today and I just like did not feel like fixing up my hair or anything like that. I just got out, dried myself off, and started working. Luckily though, my skin doesn't feel dry, which is nice. I think it's just because I was quick about it and I didn't like truly sit in the shower for too long. Because I hate when my skin feels dry, man. I hate it so, so much. So nice. Bardo, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Do you ever keep baby powder around? My mom uses it after showers to get through the dry phases. I've tried that, but it didn't really help for me. I just find when I take too long of any, even cold or warm showers, my skin just feels so itchy. So I tend to go a day or two in between. You tell me wake up some days not sore, wish you had your life. Tayway, you know what really helped me? Proper sleep.
So nice.
Serious, man. I've been taking, what's it called? Not melatonin. Magnesium. And, cause, I don't know, you know when you just read it and you're like, fuck it, why not? Like, it's just a vitamin that you can get from like over the counter. So I got a magnesium supplement. Holy, I take it once every 2 or 3 days. It's insane. Like it just makes me sleep like a baby. Specifically the glycinate one. Where do you get a Syringa 205? You get it from a bunch of different websites, but I get mine from either Mode or from Kinetic Labs. Also, Kenwell, thank you so much for using your Prime for 2 months here. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. So, Sand, I'm gonna be honest with you. It slipped my mind. Last night, I was playing video games, and I was gonna get it last night. Is it still up? If it's up right now, I'm gonna get it after stream. But I literally, you just reminded me. But I have a meeting with them anyways, so I'm going to see if I can just, like, ask them to put a purchase order in for me up till midnight, then I'll buy it later. I'm meeting with them, like, tomorrow anyways, I think, so. I'm going to talk to them about the few issues that I found with the board. One of the issues that I actually think now that I use the board, I already shipped the board away, but after using it for only, like, 48 hours, one of the big things I noticed was that stupid JST connector, the wire, is so hard to maneuver inside the case, and it's so straight that the wire itself has to do this weird bend to get inside the JST connector on the PCB, and it actually broke one of the wires as I was disassembling it. I noticed the wire pulled out completely. So I mentioned that to them. I said, hey, let's just literally just get rid of the shrink wrap. That's all you need to do. So they want a full, like, obviously it would have been nice to use the board a little longer. What specs will you get? I'm going to get raw alu. That's the build config I want. Oh, I don't need this. I'm just going to loop the switch. Apaka, damn, actual OG build. Hey, you got to respect it though, man. You got to respect the OG build. I douse myself with vitamin E oil. I find if I use anything like that, my skin reacts. Magnesium is good. Make sure no one is regularly taking Benadryl as a sleep aid. Oh no, I don't take any of that stuff. I tried some other thing one time and it knocks you out good, but that's like my emergency one. And I think I've only ever used it 2 times. Am I really that old? Opaka OG? Hey, you want to hear something? I watched a TikTok today. Trudeau, you're going to love this one, okay? I watched this TikTok today about, you know when you go into like the Halloween stores? You know, when you used to go in, when we were kids, we used to go in and then the costumes would be like the 70s and yeah. So now it's like you're seeing like 90s vintage costumes. So, yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. It's so strange, man. If that doesn't make you feel old, feels bad, man. 90s vintage costumes, and it's like boy band era, like Britney Spears kind of thing. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. Let me get some dielectric grease. I sent it to my entire friends list with the windbreakers. I feel like windbreakers were kind of trailing off though later in the 90s. Like it didn't last that long into the 90s. Jean jackets were really popular. What did Alex break? I broke something? I hope I didn't break anything. Isn't it crazy to think that technically Nirvana is classic rock band at this point? Tim's heart, my back, huh? Wait, wrong button. What? Alex can break me? What? Kang? You too? You ever get those on this day 25 years ago and it's something you remember witnessing? Fuck. Yeah. I actually had one of my... I was talking to one of my friends was in the call with me, and their brother, who is... I think his brother is like 12 or something, was chatting like in the background. And my friend overreacted about something. And I was like, oh, chill, man. It's not Y2K. Like, as a joke to him, because it's just an old joke. We've been friends for a long time. And he was just like, his brother in the background's like, Y2K, what's that? Smoge. Oh no, Y2K. Year 2000. Imagine being there for Y2K. Tim was there. That's when Apex came out. So Tim was probably there playing Apex. The pre-alpha for Apex Legends. Tim was part of that whole gang, you know, just playing Apex Legends all day long. Omega lol. Yeah, Tim was playing. You already know. What's up, CG Boy? How you doing, man? Good old Tim. All I was worried about at that point was whether I could play Sonic Adventure the next day. It's weird because, like, I remember the gravity of that situation to a certain degree, but I also remember it being, like, absolutely ridiculous. It was just Apex people then. They weren't Legends yet. True! I saw a reel today where someone in Twitch chat called something the brain processing lag noise. And it was the dial-up noise. That's so sad, too. Kids, you know, kids have it really good these days, man, with the internet. Truly. They really do. Going to my first keyboard meet tomorrow? Which, where's there a keyboard meet tomorrow? Dude, I feel like there's a bunch of really big meetups happening in the next, like, few weeks. There's also a New York one that I'm, like, kind of interested in that's happening in December. I just don't know how busy I'll be in December. That's the problem. MCMM? Which one's that one there? Dallas is the 21st. Detroit. Oh, fun. Detroit's not too far from here, is it? I don't think it is. I don't really know my states and where things in the United States is. Finally got my keycaps for the harbor. It's so good. What keycaps did you end up going in with, Tiger? Dude, that board was so sick. I love building keyboard boards. They're all really good. It's only a 4-hour drive. You forget, Avo. I don't drive. I do not drive. He glides. I have my 2-hour drive to Detroit tomorrow at 7. Avo, pick me up. Come grab me. Come scoop me. Toronto meetup side eye. I think it's something I'm planning. Maybe Trudeau's gonna help too, but like maybe we can do our own like little mini Toronto thing. I just need to figure out some time to do that. My car's in the shop, so I'm driving some turd. I'll leave tomorrow at 2. There you go. Wait, you don't have a driver's license? Nope. Guys, I've literally never needed it. There's nothing I've ever needed to go drive for. I don't care to go places. I just want to stay here and just build keyboards and, I don't know, get food and eat and be happy. That's it. I don't need one, but I still have it. I wish I didn't have to drive. It's also very expensive. Yeah, Toronto's pretty good transit-wise, too. When I was even growing up, I never really needed it. I'll put these in a second. Actually, let's do this. One at a time here. Kids today having phones and shit. Me back then playing with Hot Wheels and stuff. if I ever have a kid, a small part of me, very small part of me, wants to wait until, like, my first cell phone was what? When I was in high school, I think. And it was a Motorola Razr. So all you could really do on it, and you couldn't even text because it cost money, so I was banned from texting. It was just for emergencies. I never did shit with it. Even calling, there was only like, I think back in the day you had like, what, an hour? Like 40 minutes of talk time? That was it. I don't know how the plans worked in the United States. It was like 40 minutes, some bullshit like that. And you never use the damn thing. It's just in your pocket. I'm going to give my kid a Motorola Razr and somehow limit it to no texting and 50 minutes of talk time as well. Yeah, nights and weekends free. That's what it was. And their first cell phone will be that. I think I turned it all right. I don't feel the need to give them a smartphone at the age of 4, you know? It's wild though, man. Wanted modern child neglect. Texting on the numpad phones. That was a skill, man. If you knew how to do that, you were really cool. Like, what was it was called something. It was like T9. Yeah, T9. It was T9. That was so sick. Also forced them to read books instead of tablets. Yeah. What board are you working on? We're building a Bauer 2 today for one of our clients. They're in chat as well. So we're just building up some cool stuff here. Did I lose really? There it is. Obscurus plus Envoy combo should be nice, right? Yeah. If you're going to go with the all aluminum Envoy, I strongly suggest picking up an FR4 plate. But if you end up going, like, I'm using an aluminum plate with my Envoy right now, and this is the all aluminum one. So it's, sorry, ignore what's in chat. I think it sounds great. I know some people are very divisive on how the all aluminum one sounds. I have no quarrels with the sound signature at all. I do not think it sounds hollow. I do not think it sounds uneven. But if you really want the best of the best with the Envoy, probably just go with like a small weight on it or something. Oh wait, we can't do split backspace on this. Oh, sorry. We have to do something else in this, sorry. No split. It only has split backspace, rather. Let's take that out. Force the youngins to deal with the load times. I'm rocking copper plate in mine. It's pretty nice. I mean, I still think you can get the aluminum plate to sound good. But the FR4, if you're not like too savvy on how to mod things, or just like, maybe you're just kind of, I think that the FR4 is the safest bet for the Envoy. I have a feeling these are just gonna fall right out, but I'll just put them in anyways. A plate made from bronze used in symbols? Interesting. The aluminum, if you end up wanting to screw it down, the aluminum will make it sound a tad bit resonant. But if you end up going with a weight, like a copper weight or just something, it'll sound normal. Like, you won't have to worry about that kind of stuff. The FR4 is a slight bit deeper, slightly, but you kind of, the trade-off there is if you're worried about the resonance, it's not going to happen. I personally think if you're just confident with build, just get an aluminum plate, call it a day. But some people aren't as confident, I guess. The weirdest plate material? The most annoying plate material that I've ever used in the keyboard is titanium. Titanium was also the most ridiculous material that I've ever used in the keyboard. Love this color. I saw a sound test with stone plate. What? Really? A stone plate? That sounds ridiculous too. All right. Let's put these switches in now. Almost 2 a.m. It's time for a coffee so I continue enjoying this cute man. I'm also having coffee because I have an early day tomorrow. I need to do a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow, but honestly, I kind of want to... I might degen tonight. I'm going to stay up and degen and do some stuff. Oh, speaking of which, I don't know why, because I degened one night and doing this. Okay, my brain's all over the place. I watched the final episode of Ahsoka. I liked it. There was one scene I didn't particularly care for, which I'm not going to spoil, which I thought was a little underdone, but I liked it a lot. Didn't Diego build a 910 with some composite stone plate? Did he? I don't recall. Oh, you know what I have to do? Test the PCB still. Let's test it before we do anything else. I think I know what exact scene you're talking about it, but I love too. Yeah, I feel like everyone kind of... I think we're talking about the same thing, Papa. I think so. Apparently, Ahsoka didn't do super well. I don't know. Everyone's making a big deal about how, like, Star Wars is dying, but, like, I don't think so. I just don't think Ahsoka holds the same weight as something like Obi-Wan does. People are comparing it to, like, how well Obi-Wan did. But, like, Obi-Wan's Obi-Wan. And if you didn't really watch Clone Wars, like, you're not going to really understand who Ahsoka... Or, like, maybe you don't have as much weight for Ahsoka. But, like... I mean, it's hard to compare Obi-Wan doing better to Ahsoka. I objectively think Ahsoka was done better, though. Obi-Wan was sick, though. I actually really like the Obi-Wan series. I love Obi-Wan, but as a show, I think Ahsoka was better. Yeah, same here. I think it was done better, too. The Ahsoka series was done way better. But there were some scenes... Ooh, okay. Am I allowed to talk about Obi-Wan? Or are you guys going to have a... Someone here going to have a problem with me saying something about it? And be like, Alex, you're spoiling it. Okay, if you guys haven't watched it, and you don't want me to spoil it, mute me, and then I'll, like, wave and do that. Okay, my favorites. Okay, I'm gonna start now. My favorite thing from Obi-Wan, dude, I gotta admit, I was really emotional when the scene when he cuts open Anakin's, like, Vader's mask, and he like, the, you know, that blue lightsaber kind of goes over his face instead of the red lightsaber, and you can see for a brief moment he's trying to tell Obi-Wan how he didn't do this to Anakin, that he did it to himself. And then it goes back to red. It was like that one small moment of just, like, giving Obi-Wan some sort of relief after all that time. Like, when I watched that for the first time, dude, and you even see, like, Obi-Wan's face, like, Ewan McGregor's face was... I don't know why I can't pronounce his name right now. My voice is not working. His face, like, even just, like, the emotion that he had, like, his eyes, his eyes were just, like, completely glazed over. Like, you can tell the amount of pain. Oh man, it got me. Like, I was legit kind of bawling my eyes out, because I'm a big fan of episodes 1 to 3. But yeah, it was such a good episode. All right, everyone, done. Such a good episode, dude. He looked so broken when Vader took back over. Yeah, it gave callback vibes to episode 3 of, like, when he was on Mustafar and just, like, screaming at him. That was, like, the callback to that, I think, of just, like, how angry and enraged he was. Crazy scene, dude. All right, let's test this PCB quick. It was so good. People are also, I think, like, heavily... Oh, I don't think... Is there keyboard sounds? Okay, thank God. People are also pretty upset about the whole... test matrix is not going to work. Okay, so annoying. The lightsaber battles in Ahsoka, I thought they were good. I didn't see the issues with the lightsaber battles. Alex, I have the stream muted. Did you finish talking about Obi-Wan? I did. Can someone tell Kinweld we did? proceeds to keep talking about it. I'm talking about episode 3 though. But I just got to season 2 of Clone Wars though. You know, pretty good show, I have to admit. But if I'm being completely honest, there are some parts of Clone Wars that feel a little bit weird, like just graphically, not storyline wise. Like there's some parts where I'm like, how did they get away with this? Like some of the textures are really blurry. Since when did lightsabers spark? I'm so excited for you to get deeper into Clone Wars. Me too. I'm so excited. My light's creaking. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna make sure the PCB works. I know this is probably a really boring part of the stream, but I feel like it's pretty necessary. Hi, Alex, how are you? Dude, I'm doing pretty good. Today I am just building a keyboard. Later on, I'm probably just gonna chill out a little bit and just, I don't want to use the word vibe, but yeah, later on I'm probably just gonna hang out. It's Friday night. Tomorrow I have some family stuff that I am gonna be doing, and I just really want to spend tonight just chilling. I use VIA. So VIA has like a tester in there that I use. But a lot of times the actual keyboard tester, like that part, doesn't actually work. So I just use, also I don't think these alpacas took to the film as well. I just use the regular keyboard part. Okay, some of these alpacas did not take the film well. Split backspace. Daring, aren't we today? Unfortunately, we have no choice. Actually, I don't know if the client knows that. We have no choice in the backspace situation. It will be split. Bauer 2, been a minute since I've seen one. Yeah, it's been a little while. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get the plate fork. Still think the fights in Ahsoka were not quite on siege as of Mando CW. I thought they were still pretty good. I mean, nothing is better than episode 1 through 3 for lightsaber fights. Nothing. I really, truly don't think so. Hey Alex, what's going on, Strike Mods? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Oh yeah. Okay, some of these might need to be just popped in and out again. Where's my... Moon Tower almost in, let's go. Is it a long ship time to get to you? Okay, I hope the majority of alpacas are good. Some of them did not take well to films, and the plate is really tight for this. Ooh, my stomach is growling. Promise I'm not hungry though, just digesting food. Alex, have you seen, you haven't seen the Siege of Mandalore yet? It's the ends of season 7. Oh, then, yeah. I have not seen that. Sorry, I thought you meant, like, the Mandalorian stuff. So pumped to see upcoming Nazar build. I built that one, I built a Nazar a while back, like when it first was announced, and I really liked it. So I'm glad that I get to build another one. The real time. I'd love to see your reaction real time to the end of Clone Wars. All right, if I get to the last final season and I'm not busy that day or whatever, maybe I'll get on Discord. You guys can see my reaction to the last episode. I'm actually really surprised that these didn't take well to films. Can you guys hear my stomach growling? Rewatch Andor this weekend. It's a good series. I really liked it. Because usually alpacas actually take really well to films. I do wish some Star Wars, though, we moved away from some sort of 70 years venture into some... Wait, what happened? Moved away from the same sort of 70 years of venture into some sort of many other stories with the Star Wars universe. Yeah, a lot of people also say the same thing, too. Original chips. I actually haven't had a lot of chips lately, guys. I had one bag when I was watching the last episode of Ahsoka. And other than that, I've been trying to cut some of the junk out of my diet. Truly. I mean it, guys. I mean it. Ooh. But I think the next show I'm probably going to watch... I think there's some like good stuff on... Well, other than Clone Wars. Because Clone Wars is probably going to take a while, right? There's how many seasons of Clone Wars? There's a bunch, right? 7? Well, that's quite a bit. Oh, plus Bad Batch too. Yeah, you're right. So I got my work cut out for me. After Bad Batch, you gotta watch Rebels. Yeah, that's also one I'm pretty excited to watch. I'm pretty excited to watch that one there too. She hated it. I mean, does she like Star Wars though? What are your final thoughts on Monoke KV2? There are minor issues with it, I feel. Other than that, I think the board seems like it's a good little pickup if you wanted something like that. I don't think the board... man, I'm going to talk about this a little bit because I think this behavior is just kind of acceptable if you act like an adult about it. But the moment you start getting super weird and then start saying really mean stuff, I think then your argument kind of goes out the window no matter how good it is. A lot of people are really upset about Monoke not sending, I guess, more configs of the K to other people earlier than the last 2 days of the group buy. Understandable. I think everyone felt that way. I think we even mentioned it here on stream. But some people took it to such personal offense that they were being kind of saying very questionable things. I even saw some of those things pour over into my YouTube comments. I deleted most of them because some of them were very rude. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say this, and I hope people understand, maybe for not you guys, maybe someone else maybe happens to tune in and watches this. Just because if someone's selling a board and you find that you are not comfortable with how they are selling that board, just don't buy it. Simple as that. Just don't support that behavior that you don't seem to want to like. And, you know, be an adult about it if you do want to voice your opinion and move on. But some people were getting very fixated on the whole ordeal, I guess. So kind of cringe behavior of a lot of people. And they were also allowing, like, a lot of people also had, were also letting them, I guess, the whole situation affect them personally for some weird, really weird reason. Like, this was the last keyboard ever going to be sold ever kind of behavior. And I don't know. Okay, I'm going to re-film some of these. Just, like, take a chill pill, I guess, and realize that it's not the end of the world. I'm so beyond them, and they need to learn to separate from things from within. Yeah. It was really weird behavior. Like, I get it. Like I said, I'm on everyone's side when it says, you know, when people are saying, hey, like, I don't like the fact that Monica didn't send this out to people. How do I make a choice? I get that. Totally understand. I've even mentioned that, and I support that whole thing of saying, yeah, this should have been done earlier, or they should extend the group by, or whatever it is. But yeah, just don't take it personally. Not a big deal. It's just a fucking keyboard. Pen bend there. We're good. Perfect. Here's one for you. Stop asking for my email address in Google form for IC. Google already tracks users. Oh yeah, that too. That's a good one. That's actually a really good one. What keyboard would you recommend for someone who loves Tempo's look but can't live without a control key? I mean, the Tempo kind of has a little bit of a unique look, but I mean, any 60 at that point there. Realistically, any 60. I don't think anything quite has that look of a Tempo though. Maybe, just maybe, you'd really like and appreciate the Tofu, the V2 Tofu. TKL like a Tempo with arrow clusters. Did you say TKL? Did I misread that? Most based keyboard take. Did you see Machina, the people who made the Orbit 65 are releasing HHKB layout? Ooh, that's going to be a fun release. They have pretty nice design stuff there, so that will indeed be a very fun release. These films are not working so good on this. It's okay, we'll get it working. We shall. So what happens, guys, just so you guys are kind of in the know of what's going on here. Some switches sometimes don't like to be filmed. What happens is the legs of the switches that will keep the switch from popping back open can't actually shut properly when you film them. And it seems like the tolerances of these, I don't know if it's the films or it's the actual switch. Thank you, Barretto. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the tier 1. These particular alpacas seem like they're kind of varied. Because there's no difference with the films, it's just how these are all closing. So what I'm trying to do is trying to just bend the legs back into place here, but not all of them are taking well to that. Isn't it because they use 0.15 and not 0.125? I believe these are 0.125. I'm pretty positive these are the thinnest ones. I don't know if it's like a new batch of alpacas or something, but It happens. Honestly, though, I'd rather have these alpacas with films and have a little bit difficulty putting them in than without. So I feel like alpacas do sound better with films. I think Desky's films might have been a good choice for these. Making eggs, hash browns, and sausage for dinner. I go crazy for breakfast for dinner, guys. That is like one of my favorite things, by the way. What the fuck, Angel? I wish Alex would glaze. What the Angel, I'm sad you never called me back, bro. Oh, fuck. It happens, though. It does happen once in a blue moon. All he does is doom scroll. No, he's playing Counter-Strike. I called him, said what up, and then he was playing Counter-Strike. At least I'm not like Tim. Yeah, Tim wouldn't have answered me, and then he would have answered me 5 days later being like, what's up? That's what Tim would have done. Still faster than Toasty? Damn! True, actually. Angel, hold on one sec. What's up? How are you doing? Look, guys, it's Angel. That's okay. It happens. It happens, Angel.
Yeah, you know, it just be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it does be like that.
But you know, I'm here now.
Your hair's looking really good, by the way.
Okay with you?
Can I say that?
Say what?
Your hair's looking really good.
I'm actually gonna re-dye it this weekend.
To what color?
Back to like the platinum blonde.
I kind of like the red, man.
It's pink, bro.
It looks red on camera right now, but nah, it doesn't look
It
pink.
was actually originally purple. And
I remember it being purple, yeah.
faded into, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. It's nice. Fucking pink. Alex is colorblind. Okay.
Roasted Tim Keyless fucking stream. How come you're getting roasted right now?
I know, right? Alex, that i15. No, this is not an i15 Pro. This is a 14 that I scratched the first day that I got it. You guys can kind of see the scratch on it. I don't know if it'll focus nice. See the scratch right there? I don't know if you guys can. And
Let me see this.
I scratched it the first day I got it.
Oh, I see that. Goddamn.
Yeah.
That's huge, bro. How the fuck did you do that?
It's embarrassing to say, but like, I did a mistake that I have never done in the past, which is I put the phone. So I have like a system: keys in left pocket, phone in right pocket, and then I put keys in right pocket with phone on one day, and obviously scratched my phone screen.
I got my 14 right here.
You got the new one though, right?
Yeah, I got the 15.
All right, Angel. I'm gonna focus up on putting these switches in the board. Talk to you later.
Have a good stream.
Thank you, man. Oh, I just hung up while he said see ya. Bye, Angel. Thanks for calling me back. Unlike Tim. But I get the VIP Alex Sotos experience. Didn't even call me Pookie Bear in front of 300 people. Thank you, Pookie Bear, for calling me. Remember the story you told us about scratching the back of your keyboard with the screwdriver that fell? Same thing happened to my brand new Neo 65. Hey, you know what? Okay, the way I look at it though. The way I look at it, I get it. It happens sometimes. But hear me out. Now it's a story, Noah. You know what I mean? It happens. I've done that with many things. I used to get so upset when I used to damage stuff. Now I just think, all right, this is like a little cute little story I could tell someone about me being an idiot. So there it is. A scar to tell a tale. Yeah, exactly. Something along that line. I don't know. I've been trying to spin things into like positive things lately. I've been, especially the last few days. Not that anything's happened to me. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make a new narrative to things that I feel like sometimes I maybe are a little bit negative on, but don't sweat the small stuff. That's all I could say, guys. And at the end of the day, damaging a keyboard a little bit, it's a bit of a small thing to happen. I know it's different to everybody. Like maybe that's not a small thing to some, but in the grand scheme of things, it's still going to operate. It's okay. It happens. It happens sometimes, you know? Why is this film being so annoying? I say don't sweat the small stuff, and I'm stressing over this one film. All right. There we go. On a board made of stainless steel so I can take the case and throw it around in a gravel park. Interesting. This is an aluminum plate, yeah. That would be an interesting little project. I'm just going to push the legs in with the tweezers. It's a small trick you can do if this ever happens to you guys. Just press on the legs and then push down. Do you mind if I ask you a quick question off stream about lighting? Yeah, dude, go for it. I mean, you can even just ask here. I can just answer you. I have no secrets to hide. It's nice to see alpacas being used. Don't see them often these days. And alpacas were always a good switch. I've always personally liked them. I think they were like one of the original switches that definitely felt a little bit brighter in terms of sound signature. Let alpacas die already? Alternative view, but different POV. Same thing about inks. Like, truly, same thing about inks. People still use inks a lot, and I'm just so over them. They're just not it for me. But inks are terrible. Ink material fun. Original Switch, meh. Man, the V1 inks were my bane of my existence. I never used them much. Like I did use them once in a blue moon, and I was like, "Oh, inks are good. They're okay." And then the more I used them, and the more I had to lube them for people and myself, I'm just like, man, these are really annoying because the leaves would just fall out. Super Me Gusta, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. There was a leaf issue on original inks, if you guys are unaware of like old keyboard stuff, I guess. Original inks, the leaves, if you pressed up on the leaf from the bottom of the switch, would just literally fall into place. You had to be super delicate with them, all the way up into installing them too. There we go. People said V2s were inconsistent per batch, though. No. All that rumor about the V2 inks being different from the V1s, I've used a lot of ink switches. A lot. So much to the point where I truly don't think that's true. I don't have science to back that up, but out of my experience, they sounded exactly and felt exactly the way V1s did, just minus the leaves falling out. If there was inconsistencies, it might have just been the mold. I don't know. Maybe it was the mold, but I've never experienced something like that. Mother Studio, doesn't have a diffuser. Oh, if you want to put a diffuser, a diffuser hack, just get yourself a white like sort of see-through blanket or just some parchment paper. I would use a diffuser though, or alternatively, if your walls are white, here, do I have my little light here to show you? 1 second, I'll get it for you. Okay. Here is an Aperture 60D. Let me just unscrew it so I can bring it to the camera. Here's an Aperture 60D. Small. I don't use a diffuser either. This is just the LED. What you're going to do is you're going to have your subject here. And then what I like to do is I like to have light coming from the left or just the shadows in your frame. So just point the light to a white wall. If you don't have a white wall, just get a white piece of styrofoam, like a big piece. I have a big styrofoam block there that I use sometimes. And then bounce the light full blast off of the wall and it diffuses it for you. In some cases, it actually kind of looks nicer too. So that's what I would recommend. It's a nice light, by the way. These are not that expensive. Thank you so much. Anytime, TY. Anytime. Just make sure all of our pins are good here before I start soldering. We look good. Perfect. I'm using a cheap light in a white grocery bag as a softbox. Yeah, I used to do that too. I stopped using the grocery bags and papers and stuff. I just bounce stuff off walls. But if you don't have the luxury of having like a bright colored wall, then just use something else. When I had my studio all black at one point, I just used white styrofoam. O'Reilly Auto Parts? Wait, what did Angel ask? Hold on, sorry, Angel. Do you have an O'Reilly in Canada? I don't think so. Don't forget, Angel, I don't drive, so I don't know. Beats me, man. All right, let's get our fan as well. I can't wait to see how this sounds. Me too. You know, Tim better never say that I don't love him. I keep this sticker at the very top just so he remembers that I love him. Just so he remembers that, you know? Never got a license? No, I never got a license. I don't care. I mean, like, maybe in the future, obviously. Because I'll probably need to drive around in the future. But right now, I just don't care. I don't want to go in. I don't want to get a car. And I don't want to spend extra money I don't have to. I'm trying to aggressively save. This is gonna be scary? What's gonna be scary? Does the Bauer light come in a Bauer come in a 60? No. Although that would be kind of nice to see like a Bauer style board in a 60. Because I really like the Bauer aesthetic. I don't, Angel. The fan doesn't suck, it blows. No, the fan sucks. Literally. Metal rectangles and assorted plastics. It's a mix of that, and then my other thing is just like I don't know, not to speak too much about it because I don't want to jinx anything. Not that I believe in that, but fuck it. I'd like to one day own like a studio or something. That would be, or just like a place that I can build a nice studio in instead of having to use like a bedroom constantly. Future goals. Maybe one day. Do you guys have auto insurance up there? Yeah. I think you have to get it too, don't you? Wonder if you have any recommendations for long pull switches. Are NK creams still good? I still like cream switches, but my favorite long pull switches at the moment are Obscuras and cream sodas. They are my two favorite ones. Oh shoot. Pin is bent over here. Didn't even see that. Let's just pull this out. I have to get my desoldering tool. So your rate's lower if you ever start driving? Yeah, that's actually a good point, Angel. You make a good point, sir. Oh, it's right here. Nice. I don't have to go anywhere. The right kind of scratch. What happened? What has happened? What scratch? Something scratching? Creams aren't really long pull unless you put them in other housings. Still feel like they have that nice bottom out though. Oh, there's this one too. Okay, I see two switches need to pull out and redo. How did I not catch that before? Did you just toot? You could say. One could say. I want Alex to put... Okay, Angel. What the hell? Oh, that was easy. Is it this one? This one here. Man, these switches are in here good. Bauer, Wokage. Bauer's nice. We do like the Bauer. Sorry guys, one of the pins was bent, so we're just gonna correct that and then stick it back in here. Luckily, it's not hard to put it in after you've put it in once. The plastic kind of shaves off on the sides a little bit on tighter plates, so not awful. Guys, listen. Stop making everything into sexual innuendos. You guys already know this hobby is way too easy for that. Like, don't act surprised, please. Don't act surprised. You already know this hobby is just way too easy, and it's just like, it's low-hanging fruit at that point, literally. Alex just said grow up. No, you guys don't have to. I'm just teasing. Do whatever the fuck you guys want. Now I lube my friends instead of my switches. What? What the? TTV Nick, how you doing? Alex is the lowest hanging. Okay, you know what? Hey Angel, would you say that was the most fun meetup you've ever been to because me and you were there in one room together? Would you say that? You really love it? You love it really, Alex? Yeah, it's like how Tim loves being teased. Tim loves it. He might sit there and pretend that he hates it, but he would be sad if we didn't all do it. You rub off on us? Literally? Oh god. Mr. Bullets! Hello! Guys, if you guys don't know Mr. Bullets, amazing vendor, awesome guy. Very much a gentleman with class. I remember making a joke on Alex's stream. He timed me out. It's serious business only. Yeah. No jokes here. I have a fun question for the community at large. How much 105 to add to 2050 to get the grade 00? I didn't even know you could do that, Dirty. How much would you actually need for that? I just assumed it would be like a different oil or something like that. Are you hyped for the weekend? So it's Canadian Thanksgiving here. I'm going to do some family stuff, but I'm kind of just excited to like not have to do other things. And obviously see loved ones, but I feel like it's just going to be a nice time to relax, take some pictures, chill out, eat some food. I don't have like long weekends like that. I'm just going to still be working, but tied him up instead of timed him out. You guys are sussy. What in the sus is happening? (205G0) is just 205G2 with 105 added. Oh, I didn't know that. Do you have a hard time disconnecting during long weekends and vacations? Yes. The hard thing about doing content creation is like you're constantly thinking about what's next, or like how do you, and I don't want to say maintain relevancy like in a manner of like I want people to be talking about me type thing, but like how do you not go out of style, right? Like that's kind of what you're always thinking about, because it is your business, like it's your livelihood, like it's what put food on the table type thing. So there are some days like I feel super stressed out because of that stuff, and it's really hard for me to stop thinking about it. What I've tried to do recently is I actually limit the amount of times I go on my own socials to check stats. In fact, I would say that I've gotten to a point now where I really don't even look at the stats anymore. If something does well, it does well. I made the mistake of doing it the other day for the first time in a while, and it's like I've definitely noticed Instagram has not been doing as well as it used to be, like as a whole, I think for everyone. But on the upside, YouTube and Twitch have been doing just as good, while TikTok still does like the normal amount TikTok does. I just feel like less people are on things, and I think it's also just social trends like that. But yeah, like those are the type of things I think about, right? Or I think about, okay, like what can we do fun things in stream? Like what other events can we do? Like how is Discord doing? Should I go check on Discord? Type things like that. Pen pop? Got you, dude. That was a nice one. That was a pleasant pen pop. Turn off the fan? Alright, I'll do one more with the fan off for you guys. But I mean, like, I feel like anyone who is kind of, in essence, a workaholic also has a tough time disconnecting during long weekends. I don't know. Do you guys feel that way? I don't know if there's any workaholics here in chat. I feel like Instagram fell off. It's really bad now. I'll tell you that much. Like, I hate using Instagram Reels, because all Reels is just people selling things. Like, it's no longer like fun things or cool things or like creative things, or like even in the keyboard sphere, like you don't even see much of that anymore. But it's mostly like, dude, I see a lot of this. Photographers trying to sell their LUTs and their Photoshop stuff. So much of that. Their color grading. I work about 55 hours a week. Can confirm. Yeah, it's a sucky feeling. I'm gonna try going for the CL with Ultra Glides and see how it sounds, or see how it is. I'm super excited. Hell yeah, dude. Sounds like it's gonna be a fun project. Outdated TikTok reposts and shitty podcast clips. I used to be so into podcasts, and then I just stopped caring. backcountry skiing and I love it. That's kind of fun, actually. I'm still in uni, so 99% of the time I'm cooped up in my desk studying for the next exam. Do you feel ever burnt out from that stuff, though? I never went to college or university. So the only memories I have of studying is high school. So I don't actually know the college, university, I guess, feelings at that age. Are you getting the KVD 8X MK? Yes, I actually just got it in. So they actually sent me 2. And I'm probably going to build one and give one away. If that's cool with you guys. If you guys want one, I'll give one away. I'm cool with the giveaway. Is that cool? I don't know. Is it? Compliment for Elk One? You know what's always cool? Elk One's beautiful face, bro. It's always cool. Elk One, let me tell you right now, man. Appreciate you always being here. Love you to death. Can't wait to see you again at another meetup. Love you, dude. Always appreciate you. Time to try my goofy ass luck since I'm typing on my free J-Race. Yeah, we'll do a giveaway when I do the build stream. Or I guess maybe we'll do it after the build stream. We'll do a second build or something for it. We'll see what we do. Or just give away one of the kits. Mouse mods, but getting grips and glass mouse skates. I've always wanted to try one of those glass mouse pads. They seem so much fun. Hydrate? I got coffee, so that's all I got. Posture check? Everyone's redeeming stuff. You be hunching? All right. I'm fixing my posture right now. I'm fixing it. That way I can use them whatever desk mat. Or that's true. You can just use it whatever you want. Maybe that's something I'll have to look into as well. The glass mouse skates. I just got my x-rays back today. Back pain sucks. Oh, man. Dude, for real. Stop the trimping. Redeem posture. Okay, I've been very, very active about fixing my posture, man. Very active. Although when I'm streaming, I kind of forget. I'm not going to lie. Because you're constantly leaned in. That's on me, guys. That's on me. My posture sucks, dude. Especially as of recent. I feel like because I've been really like head down doing a lot of work. Sitting at the desk. Not sitting properly. I made some adjustments to the chair today too. Push-ups and sit-ups every day. That sounds like a lot of work, Abo. Might even be too much work for me. A standing desk? Yeah, that does sound nice too. In the future, when I get the opportunity to redo this, if I get the opportunity to redo a setup, I'll do a standing desk. It is something I'm genuinely interested in. Try working out to correct posture. I've had the really rounded shoulders and working my back and rear delts really help bring them back. Yeah. I was doing so well and then I just stopped. Although my dieting stuff, I'm still keeping up with that, thankfully. But yeah, I need to get back into the workout routine. I'm a little disappointed in myself. Definitely a little bit disappointed. Okay, so I have a question for the owner of the build if they're here. I don't know if Sean's still here. So, I personally have been doing this thing with polycarbonate boards where instead of applying the gaskets onto the case, because in this case here, you'll be able to see like the adhesive and it looks kind of bad. Did you want me to just put it on the plate? Totally up to you. But I think it's a lot cleaner looking when it's on the plate for polycarb boards rather than it being adhered to the inside of the polycarbonate. Because it'll never be that nice, like, you know, solid color of black. It'll always have like the adhesive marks and it doesn't look the best. totally up to you if you'd like the case, whatever you think will look cleaner. Let's do the plate itself. The plate will definitely look cleaner. There's 6, right? So nice. Schlask, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate it, dude. Because this way here, we don't have to look at the white residue on the back. I heard Schlatt at first. Schlask, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, the Bauer is definitely a really nice board. I think a lot of people kind of in the same boat with the Bauer. A lot of people really wanted it. But I mean, we get the Bauer Light soon-ish, I hope. I know you guys are probably going to say like, oh, looks good posture. Let me just lean in and do this just so I can get the gaskets nice and straight on the top here.
God damn, dude.
Oh my god, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1, Sean. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Hope you're enjoying the build stream. Thank you, man. When I get more of those caps in, I'll be sure to write your name. Because I'm out of, I thought I had one more pack, but I'm completely out of the re-legendable keycaps. This looks great. I don't know what's going on with the Bauer Light. Soon? I have a few more to build. And then I think... I'm going to see if I can just give some away. I don't know if I have to give them back to Garrett or not, but... I'm kind of sad I didn't grab GMK Redact at 50% off the other day. Redacted's a nice set. I'm sure it'll come back on sale. I wouldn't stress dirty. Damn, I'm actually doing like even though there's no alignment here, I'm doing a very good job with the gaskets. I'm very happy with this. So, if you guys don't know, from what I've been seeing, I don't know how regular it is. I need to ask Garrett about his timing on things, but Omnitype's doing like happy hour sales, and they do some pretty crazy sales for some of this stuff. If someone knows more about the frequency of that, please do share. Norse was half off the week before, and I really wished I grabbed it. Yeah, just keep an eye out on his... I mean, he even posts the update. Guys, if another thing too, I don't know if you guys know this, in our server, my server, we have the sponsor and sales section, and Garrett posts the sales there, like pretty early. So if you guys want to check things out, I would even suggest checking that out, because that might be a good spot to check out when Garrett does his stuff, especially if you're not really like Instagram users. Perfect. It's every Thursday. There you guys go. These longer gaskets are nerve-wracking. Waiting for Dracula Happy Hour? Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. This gasket's actually a little warped on the end. It's fine. Boom. What happened? I love the new color of the mode keycaps that got announced today. Mode's been doing some good stuff. Gotta love what Mode's been putting out. The adhesive didn't actually come off on that one. The new mode caps look off-brand dandy. Sorry guys, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to get these gaskets to be perfect. Never quite understood why these gaskets need to be so long for. Whew. Yeah, no, I'm sure it'll affect that, but they're even on the polycarbonate and stuff, they're really tough to put on. I think I did a very good job at this though, so yeah, that's pretty decent alignment there. Teal Bauer. Oh, it looks good. Alrighty, so let's get some screws for this. And then we'll put in the taco bumpers here in a second. Are these additional? Where do these ones here go again? I don't remember. I don't think anywhere, right? Inside of the plate? No, that's what the bumpers are for. I don't quite remember what the small ones are for, though. Let's get a screwdriver out. Merc.
Hope you are having a great day.
Thank
Have
you,
you got
dude.
the chance to watch Foundation on Apple TV Plus yet?
Foundation. That's the sci-fi one, right? That recently had a new season, if I remember correctly. Oh, wrong bit. Foundation, if that's the one I'm thinking about, the sci-fi one, looks very interesting. And you know what? That actually might be one of my next to watch things. Foundation's amazing. Yeah, so far, everything that I've watched off of Apple TV has been like very, very good. And you know what? I think it right now is my cheapest. Oddly enough, dude, isn't Apple TV the cheapest subscription out of all of them now? Like, I'm pretty sure it's not much. It's not much. It's not more than Netflix, right? Severance. We watched a few episodes. My girlfriend got a little scared of Severance, so we never ended up finishing it, but I really liked it. Yeah, I think I actually ended up getting 6 months free at one point with something that I got. And then after that, it was like $5.99 a month for Apple TV, so I just said, fuck it. But it wasn't that much money, and I thought it was always pretty crazy how cheap it was compared to like Netflix. Oh, I've only watched 2 episodes of Severance. So I can't even spell it because I don't even remember what happens. What keyboards do you have that have used cream sodas on? Oh, honestly, I don't remember the ones exactly. But there's been a few now. But I couldn't remember exactly. I'm so sorry. Apple TV and Arcade. I actually ended up getting the Family Plus plan, which is like $25 a month for Apple Music. Yeah, it's like Apple Music. I think you also get like 500 gigs of storage or something. Apple TV and Apple Arcade. I actually use Apple Arcade a shit ton. I've been playing... what was the game I've been playing on my phone? Hold on, I'll tell you guys right now. It is... game developer story. Game developer. Been playing that a lot. I played it on the PC a long time ago, but I like it. It's a good little watch. Yeah, a good little game to play. Bauer 2 build, section 3.2. 3.2. Oh, they're for the insides over here. Not that you need to worry about that. That can just be placed like that. That's a non-issue. For the small gaskets, I'm just gonna leave the big one on because you don't even see that through the polycarbonate, and it doesn't affect anything. Oh, let's put these little things here. And honestly, I don't think I'll be able to align the small ones to the degree of how I aligned the longer ones. But I appreciate that, Sumagusta. Thanks for looking that up. So let's do the corner gaskets. And then let's put this together. That's pretty much it for the build. There's nothing else for foam or nothing. All right. Netflix is like $15 a month. I swear Netflix is more than $15 a month now. Yeah, they're always a little bit strange. I've never quite understood them either, to be honest. Oh, that looks so good. This looks so nice. Did everything go in nice? With the, oh no, this did not go nice. The one thing about these taco bumpers is they kind of have to be forced in on some of the corners, or else they kind of just like cave in on themselves a little bit. There we go. Now I got it. Nixies versus MX Blacks. I think they're both good switches. I prefer the Nixies. Nixies just have like a different sound. I can't quite describe the different sound, but it's a nicer sound to me. Both are for boring people. Avo, you don't like cherry switches? That's treason. Not MX Blacks. The only cherry switches I really don't like are Hyperglides. That's it. Bauer's are one of the classics where you already know what it sounds like. Heavily agree. The Bauer sound signature is just a good sound signature. I thought scratch is a bad thing. That's because okay, Moose, you know what? The atmosphere of the hobby treated scratch like a bad thing. Like, the goal was always getting the smoothest switch possible. And, like, when you really think about it, it's kind of boring to think that way, you know? So now I'm just, like, I'm into a whole bunch of different sounds. And I'm glad that people have opened up to, you know, liking more things nowadays. But yeah, I definitely think the atmosphere then was, like, smooth is best. Yeah, and definitely embrace the scratch. 110. Oh. This is the first time I've actually built a Bauer by not putting the gaskets on the case itself. This looks so much better like this. That looks so much better. Oh yeah, that does look good. Brand new Hyperglides sound like someone's walking in the 90s parachute pants. Really? Stop rolling away. Is Jade gonna look nice on this though? I feel like Jade's the wrong green. Yeah, fuck it, we'll just use Jade. Yeah, the heart's nice. Shows like a little heart over Wilba's logo. We like it. We like it. put jade? That is a great question. It's right here. Domiki jade. I knew I had it over there. Good. Telios. Teals would be a cool aesthetic, but not cool on the wallet. Telios is never cool on the wallet. I think this set went out of group buy already, but I'm pretty positive there's most likely going to be extras in the future. Does this match? Did we just say fuck it and do it? I mean, it's a cool, you know, it's a fun aesthetic. Fuck it. Fuck it? Did we say fuck it? I don't know. Let's just do it. It's off. Obviously, it's a different green, but full send. Let's just do it. This is a Christian server. Screw it. Fudge it. My bad. Domiki is based. These are fun keycaps. You can kind of see the aesthetic of the keycap here too, guys. Very cool. Kind of looks like actual jade. Very fun. I might go for Hyperglide browns, actually. They're so nice. A lot of people really like brown switches. The Hyperglide ones especially. I think Tim's a really big fan of the broken in browns. I think they call them butter browns or something. Wait, so for client builds, do you include the keycap set based on their choice? So no, for client builds, these keycaps are mine. I think it's just better if people don't send their keycaps, because sometimes it can raise the price of shipping, which, I mean, like, ultimately we don't want that to happen. So I just use my own and then just kind of demo what the keyboard sounds like. But I've had a few times where people send me their keycaps and I put on theirs. Actually, that happens quite often. Domiki's ABS, right? It's not like a mix. It's just plain ABS. Just ABS? Perfect. Although, I'm going to be honest. I might have to use a GMK spacebar because I think this has a bit of a warp to it. That's okay. We'll just use it for now and then we'll switch later if need be. Sounds nice still. I can see it's a little warped, which is causing the stems to be like, it's causing it to have like a weird slow return almost. So I'm gonna have to just use a GMK one. Happens. You don't always get the perfect keycap set, unfortunately. This does look really cool though. I'm pretty positive I can bend this back into place though. Actually, this is... yes, that goes there. And then I need delete. Let's do... warm water is a cheat code. Yeah. I use a hair dryer like on low, and then I put gloves on because, oh shit, because it's still pretty dangerous to do that in my opinion, but you can get away with like a hair dryer in some cases. Oh yeah, you don't get a choice with step caps lock on this. Unfortunate. I think that was the wrong key I put on. Where's the regular caps lock? There it is. I wouldn't use a lighter. That I would not use. I don't like this the way that they organize things here, though. This I don't care for. Escape, and then let's just put this here. We'll leave this on for now, and then I'll tweak this stab here in a second. But we'll take off a different GMK set spacebar and try that one there afterwards. You know, this doesn't look too bad with this. I like this. It's definitely the... Oh, that looks great with polycarbonate. Holy. I like this a lot. That looks sweet. Classic Bauer sound. Classic. That does look good with the keycaps, though. The teal, you know, it's kind of a nice like little change up. I thought it would be a little bit more aggressive in terms of like the teal versus the green. Yeah, let me just switch the spacebar. I know this is not ideal, but just so we can have an idea of what the keyboard's actually going to sound like, because there is a small little... It's actually not even a bend like this. It's a bend like this. It's like a twist. So I'll just deal with that later, though. Not right now. Just put a little bit of lube. Probably have to tune that up a little bit more, but we'll just steal my spacebar. Cheat code syringe. Yes, sir. All right. Much better. It's okay. That's what I had a feeling. The moment I put it on and I didn't see it actuate back up. Fuck, these are really cool keycaps, though. Oh yeah, I don't type anything serious, Ren. I just type random letters. My actual typing can be fast if I have an idea of what I'm typing. Like I can type in like, love you all in chat, you are all the best. But a lot of the times I don't know, and my actual typing goes like this. This is my thought process. I'm just like, I want to type in I like my camera. And then I think about stuff. I'm like, my camera. And then think about punctuations. I'm just slow at thinking about this kind of stuff. So my actual typing reflects that. But it has to be my thought. I have to know what I'm typing for that. I'm curious though. Let me see something. How does the GMK, J&K sound versus the DOM key? A little louder, I'd say. Kind of like the Atomiki alphas a little bit more. And then the only other thing is if the client doesn't quite like the bright, I guess the loudness of this, we could do a little bit of polyfill on the Bauer. But I like the sound of this. To me, this is like classic Bauer sound. Bauer Light? I have a Bauer light built, guys, but there's no keycaps on it. I'm literally looking at it. It's just blank. The Bauer light's plasticky, obviously, because it's plastic. The keycaps look good. They do look good. All right, though, guys. That's pretty much the stream today. Fuck, this does look amazing, though. Here, I'll show you guys this side profile. Again, not the exact amount, like exact green, but I think this is a cool combo. This one's a little bit more aluminum echoey, I would say. It has like a distinct sound profile to it that I've always liked. I've always appreciated the Bauer. Yeah, side profile is beautiful on this. Look at the front profile too. Here, probably easier without the green desk pad. But you can see it has that like lip of the polycarbonate. You get to see all the layers of your keyboard, which I love. It's so cool. And then the back's sort of the same way. A little bit more aggressive on that curve, and you still get to see all the layers of your keyboard. Very, very cool. I like it a lot. Lord have mercy. It's very nice. Been a pleasure as always. Managed to rebuild my Monsky KTT Wine and Norse, which is fun. KTT switches, always a good choice. Always, always a good choice. All right, though, guys. That's pretty much the stream. I hope the owner enjoyed the build. If you need me to do anything else, Sean, let me know. Like if you want me to experiment with some other mods, like if you want it to be a little bit more full sounding, I can even just send you a little bit of polyfill just so you can experiment, you know, on your own with that if you'd like. But it's all assembled, all working, all good. I hope I get to review the mode loop, but I don't think anything's ready yet. Mode's been really busy the last little bit, so. Offering the Santa pubes? Ew. I've never thought about it like that until just now. All right, guys, let's go see who we can go raid. Hey, listen, I'm not going to get to talk to you guys tomorrow, so have a good Saturday. I will be streaming Sunday. So I will get to talk to you guys then, but you guys better have a good Saturday, dude. I'm probably going to be busy all Saturday, which is kind of a rarity because sometimes I still get to go on my computer. But if I don't get to talk to you guys, know that I love you. Let's go raid Marshmallows. Oh, can't copy paste in OBS. Love you guys. Peace out, everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. And today was a really fun stream. I really enjoyed today's stream. Enjoy, though. I'm going to go finish off my coffee here and do one last errand for the day and then just conk out because I am dead tired. Bye, everybody. See ya. Take care. Bye-bye.